Movie stars have always had an influence on fashion. Think of Katharine Hepburn in the 1930s, who made trousers not only acceptable, but stylish for women. In the late 70s, there were suddenly hordes of women seen wearing baggy pants, loose ties and waistcoats. And it was all because of this woman, Diane Keaton. And the secret of her success?
Being funny. Making a fool of yourself. Hanging in.
Born Diane Hall in 1946, Keaton's first major role was in The Godfather in 1970, but it was her association with Woody Allen that really cemented her stardom. Lovers for most of the 1970s, they've made 8 films together. The most famous, and the one that had such an influence on fashion, was 1977's Annie Hall.
I just thought about how easy it was with Woody. Everything was so easy. It's kind of like shocking, like when Annie Hall came around, I just thought, well, I guess it's always going to be this easy, because he's got a loose style with actors and he's not sentimental. It works with me. He doesn't like to sit around and talk about your part or beat it to death, so you have no instincts left. That by the end of your rehearsal period, you're so flat because you've been so beaten up by somebody else's idea of how you should play it. He was always somebody who took the best of you and just let it shine.
As Diane's original surname is Hall and Annie is one of her nicknames, clearly Allen meant the film to be at least partly autobiographical. It was a major success, winning Academy Awards for Best Film and Best Actress for Diane. She also has 2 Golden Globes and an impressive 7 more nominations. One of the things that makes her stand out among her peers is her longevity. 26 years after Annie Hall, she had one of her biggest successes in years with Something's Gotta Give. Starring opposite 66-year-old Jack Nicholson, the 57-year-old Diane blasted the myth that romantic comedies are all about the young.
And I also loved the scene with Amanda in the stairs, on the stairs, because...
Excellent.
Yeah. Oh, shut up, man. But it was sweet because it's about being a mother and a daughter. And, you know, look, I love my mother. And I love my mother so much. So it meant a lot to me. So the whole thing meant a lot to me. And I'm so tired that I just think I'm going to go insane.
This is the way she is. You think she's funny, and the next minute, look at this. You think that it's real, too. You want to go home now, honey? You want to go home, sweetie? Okay.
This is hard. You know, you guys, it's hard. You know, I've never been.
Dear, I'm going nuts.
You're going.
Yeah.
You don't have to go now.
Thank you.
Famously self-deprecating and intelligent, Diane Keaton is also one of the few actresses in Hollywood who actually relishes her wrinkles. A proud advocate of natural aging, in 2004 she told More magazine, "I'm stuck in this idea that I need to be authentic. My face needs to look the way I feel." Over the years, she has also fostered diverse passions, gaining a reputation as a fine photographer. But she's never away from the screen for long. After her 1996 hit The First Wives Club alongside Goldie Hawn and Bette Midler, it was then another 7 years until her next major hit, Something's Gotta Give, directed by Nancy Meyers.
When somebody actually writes something, like Nancy Meyers actually sat down and wrote a funny piece and a touching piece, it's like so rare that all of my contemporaries I know would have grabbed at it, and they would have been great playing it, just absolutely great. It's just that for some reason Nancy has it in her mind that I'm the one, and I've worked with her for a long time. So it was just a really fortunate thing. It's like with Woody, when I got to play those parts with Woody, it was just very lucky.
Despite high-profile relationships with Woody Allen, Warren Beatty, and Al Pacino, she has never married. But in true Diane Keaton style, she has always gone her own way.
Forever. He's the bad boy. He's great.
Three, two, one.